Nestled in the vast expanse of the Atlantic, off the northwest coast of Scotland, lies the Flannan Isles. They are tranquil, they are beautiful, but they harbor a mystery that has never truly been unraveled. The Flannan Isles, named after a 7th century Irish priest, Saint Flannan, were considered hallowed grounds. Pilgrims would journey here, paying homage amidst the ruins of a chapel dedicated to the saint. However, it wasn't just the devout who treaded these paths. Legends speak of spirits wandering the isles, of strange lights dancing on the horizon, and haunting melodies carried by the wind. For centuries, these isles have been enveloped in legends of supernatural hauntings. Locals speak of malevolent spirits that once dwelled upon these rocks, preventing shepherds and farmers from making a home here. Many attempted to settle, drawn by the rich grazing lands. But tales tell of an unnamed presence, a spirit or force, that brought doom upon their livestock and ill fortune to those who dared stay. It said that no overnight stay was without its eerie disturbances, from ghostly whispers to unexplained footsteps. A local stated, "My granddad told me of nights when the wind carried voices, not of this world. The Isles were alive," they said, "and they didn't want us there." And at the heart of these tales stands a sentinel, the Flannan Isles Lighthouse. Constructed at the turn of the 20th century, this beacon of light and hope would soon become the stage for one of maritime history's most perplexing mysteries. James Ducat, the principal keeper, brought with him years of experience, having faced the fury of the seas many a time. Thomas Marshall, the second assistant, was known for his meticulous nature and strict adherence to duty. Donald MacArthur, the first assistant, stood out as a sturdy mariner, seldom perturbed, a rock amidst the storm. Life in a lighthouse, especially one as isolated as Flannan Isles, was not for the faint of heart. The keepers lived in a rhythmic dance with the sea and the sky, their duties undisturbed, until December 1900. The logbook, a faithful recorder of their days, began to paint a harrowing picture. Marshall wrote of tremendous storms, even noting that Ducat had been eerily silent and MacArthur reduced to tears, unsettling given their seasoned backgrounds. These were men of the sea, men who had weathered many a storm. What could have instilled such dread in them? The final log entry, on December 15th, hinted at the calm after the storm, but the mystery had only just begun. The Hesperus, which arrived on December 26th, was met with unsettling silence. The lighthouse was dark. The flag, usually a sign of distress, was absent. And a sense of dread permeated the air. But the only answer was the echo of the wind. A sense of unease permeated the very air. Joseph Moore, a substitute keeper, volunteered to investigate. As he ascended the cliffside and approached the lighthouse, the usual signs of life were absent. No calls from within, no footprints around. Inside, the mystery deepened. Food was laid out, yet uneaten. An overturned chair hinted at a sudden exit. The clock, once the heartbeat of their routine, had halted. Further inside, the beds were unmade, indicating the keepers had risen from them. But of Ducat, Marshall, and MacArthur, there was no sign. Outside, Moore noted more anomalies. Ropes, usually secured in a storage crate, lay scattered on the landing. And though 2 sets of oilskins were missing, suggesting 2 men had ventured out in inclement weather, 1 set remained. Did the third man rush out in haste, unprepared for the storm? Moore, aghast, returned to the Hesperus to inform Captain Harvey. A thorough search of the Isles ensued, but it yielded no further clues. The subsequent official investigation posited many theories. The state of the western landing, damaged some 110 feet above sea level, suggested a monstrous wave might have caught the keepers off guard. But questions lingered. Why did all 3, violating protocol, leave the safety of the lighthouse? Their inexplicable disappearance sparked myriad theories. Rogue wave. Could a colossal wave have caught the keepers off guard? Evidence of storm damage at an inexplicable height hinted at this. But, why had all 3 abandoned their post? Altercation. Whispers of tension, did a disagreement escalate, leading to a tragic outcome? Yet, no signs of a struggle were evident. Alien abduction. For the thrill seekers, tales of extraterrestrial encounters made rounds. An otherworldly explanation for a down-to-earth dwelling. Kidnapping or espionage. Did foreign spies land ashore, silencing the keepers who witnessed too much? The timing, at the cusp of a new century filled with geopolitical tensions, fueled this theory. Supernatural forces. Locals often spoke of the Isle's ancient spirits and curses. Did these spectral entities reclaim their territory, disturbed by the keeper's presence? Despite intensive investigations, the curtain of mystery never lifted. An expert said while the rogue wave theory seems plausible, it's hard to explain why all three would be outside during such a storm. Another stated that arguments can escalate, especially in isolation. But these men were seasoned, professionals. A local stated the Isles have spirits older than any lighthouse. Maybe they sought to remind us of their dominion. Today, the Flannan Isles Lighthouse stands automated, its beacon still defying the abyss of the Atlantic, silently guarding the mystery of that fateful December. Join us as we continue our voyage into the unknown.